So things are going quite nicely with the new game. I've got most of my loan paid off, and as you can see as I'm flying by, we've got a new type of train. What kind of train could that possibly be? Well, you're going to find out in this video. Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to Transport Fever 2. My name is Dalton Rutlinger. In the previous episode, we set up a pretty functional train line going from what is essentially New York City, this construction material plant over here, over to Atlanta. And it's worked out pretty well for me thus far. I'm up to $2.2 million, almost $2.3 million. And I've also gone ahead and pretty much paid off most of my loan. I think you start off with a $5 million loan. I'm down to just owing $1 million left. So let's go ahead and we'll just completely repay the loan. And that means I am no longer in any kind of debt. And I've also gone ahead and updated all of the trains. We have nothing but generals now. So the Baldwin 6 wheels, it was a cool train, but it's been replaced. And before too long, we'll have a new locomotive that comes out, and that will eventually replace the general. But right now, that's not something we need to worry about, because it's still a ways away into the future. I forget what year specifically the next train comes out. But I think what I want to do now, I need to move on to somewhere new. And I think one thing we could start doing is we could start setting up some passenger lines, which could be kind of fun. I wish I could stop saying all the time. It's very frustrating. Construction material conmats here. I'm just going to start saying conmats, basically. It's just easier to say. Do we have anything? There's food and conmats over here. Farm. Oh, hello. This could be another pretty easy thing to set up, so let's go ahead and do that. My microphone is like right in the way. I suppose alternatively, what I could do is I could have a train line bring grain down to here. That actually wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, because I can have the farm transport grain up to here, dump it off here at the farm, and then have the train transport it over here, and then have just more wagons transporting food down here to Midland. So definitely something to think about. What about over here? Is there anything that I've missed? There's plenty of farms. There's a food processing plant here. Then this town does require food. Yeah, we'll just stick with the easy stuff for right now. Let's go ahead and we can set you up there. That should be fine. Okay, and then I'd actually like you to be on the right side of the road. Thank you. Since we are in America, kind of. Okay, and because you're going to be going up to here, you just need to be over here. Okay, you're good there, and then let's go ahead and set up the train station. That's probably going to be about as good as I can get. Come on. No, it's not gonna work. Okay. At least not the way I wanted it to, anyway. Okay, so now... come on. Problem solved. Oh. I thought I saw a bridge being built there. That's $500,000 though. That's gonna be expensive. Okay, what if I were to... It's not perfect, but... Okay, that was much less expensive. Now we can double track. Oops. Okay, that should be good. Just do a little run around the track here. Make sure there's no, like, tracks that aren't connected or whatever. Okay, that seems to be good enough. Let's go ahead and lay down the signals. Buildings, depot. Okay, so now I just need a couple of vehicle depots. Put you there, and then we'll put you here. Great. Okay, and then this is going to go from here It would help if I put down the other thing. There we go. Okay, and this is going to be a food line, so this is just going to be food to Midland Station. Okay, then this is going to be food to actually food to Midland Processing. Okay. And then we have just food to Midland. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be a fairly short journey, so let's just I think 5 would be good enough. Over here. You know what, let's go ahead and put the Baldwin 6 bills on first. We can at least get one more wagon. Speed up time. And I'll just see you guys in a second. Okay, there we go. Vehicle bought. I will upgrade this to a Baldwin to a general once I've got enough money. Okay, and then we just need that would be good enough for now. Did I? What did I just do? Okay, that was weird. I'm not entirely sure what the heck I just did right there. I know I did. I was buying vehicles from this depot, right? And then I don't know. That was weird. Just straight up bizarre. Okay, well, we'll just let this thing kind of run up and down the tracks for a while, and eventually we'll start moving on to a passenger line, I guess, because passengers, they're a bit more reliable than cargo and freight. Okay, let's just speed up time and let's do a little ride along with this guy. I do like this thing. It's not my favorite train, but it is just, I don't know. Like I said, they're just so nostalgic, these older trains. Yeah, it's interesting. These things, these older trains, they actually built America in a way, because like in Europe, let's say, a lot of towns can trace their uh, foundings like back to ancient castles and stuff. In America, like rural towns and cities, they can actually be traced back to being first started because of the railroads for the most part. So these things, they built America in a way. Now, what? I know I just built a train, but what's eating away at the cash so quickly? And how much are you gonna make me, my good sir? That is 368 grand. So not bad. Um, Next time he comes down, I need to reconfigure him, though. I need to put on a few more cars and give him a general engine rather than the Baldwin 6 wheels. Da-dum. I also need to change the track a little bit. There we go. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, this thing is already going through all its grain. Um, I was able to put 5 cars in there, though. That's not terrible. But yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade this thing to a general. So we can put at least a few more cars on there, if nothing else. Sooner or later, I do need to get probably at least one more train. And since I'm completely out of debt now, pretty much everything I make is just strictly what I make. That's my money. I no longer have to pay them back or anything. All right. Now you can go ahead and head back to the depot. Let's give you another car and give you a general. Autosave. Okay. So now, let's get rid of you. We'll give you you. And then let's give you... It gives you 6. I think that would be good enough. At least for the time being. Yeah, plenty of grain to be transported on that thing. Okay. Man, I do love these trains. These older trains, they're so freaking cool. That's all I can really say about them. They're so freaking cool. And I haven't even like looked at European or Asian vehicles yet, so it's gonna be fun when we start playing around with those things. And the series seems to be doing pretty good for the channel. I'm at least getting views with it, so can't complain about that. But if you guys have like any suggestions, like maybe we could do a live stream at some point. I do want to start getting back into the channel as much as possible, so let's just give this like... Yeah, I don't know what happened to those other vehicles that I bought. That was weird. I did buy... Yes, I did buy cargo wagons. Good. Alright, so since this thing has like 10 freaking grain cars on it, let's see how much it actually brings in. Shot. I do need to start remembering to take screenshots and whatnot for the for the thumbnails of the videos. Right, how much are you gonna bring in, my good man? Oh my God, that's just shy of 800,000. Just good lord. Of course, his running costs are going to be just off the freaking chain, but anyway. Let's start looking into a passenger line. What ideally I think would be a good thing to do would be to have like a main line running along each side of the river and then have like a major hub where those train lines meet. Then shipping could also be a pretty good idea as well. Even though shipping is kind of what destroyed me in the last game. But now I've got trains going back and forth, so shouldn't be that big of a deal. And eventually we'll be out of the horse and buggy era and we'll start making way for like the Industrial Revolution time period. Like when vehicles started becoming an actual thing. There's a lot of the early vehicles I do thoroughly enjoy. I just find them a lot more interesting than these modern day semi-trucks and buses and airplanes and stuff that we've got. And airplanes are going to be interesting to play with as well, because in the original game you didn't even mess with airplanes. Like you might have maybe 1 or 2 planes just kind of flying around on the map just to put them there, but they didn't bring in any kind of money at all whatsoever. Nobody traveled on planes. You might get maybe 2 or 3 passengers if you were lucky, at least in my experience anyway. And that would pretty much be all the people that used airplanes at all. Trying to look at what might be our next target. Unless I really do want to start doing passenger lines. Oh yeah, I also like redid this road as well, so it's just a straight shot to the nearest town. They're probably not making that big of a difference. In fact, they're kind of losing money right now, but yeah, at least for the time being, it seems this plant is producing enough. Ooh, actually, you know what I could do? I could set up like a longer train line to another town if I can find one that actually needs food. This could be interesting. I'll have to take a little look-see at that whenever the time comes. This place wants con mats, but it's a long way away. And I will see you guys in a second once I figured out what the heck I want to do. Hello. This is potentially interesting. We got a farm here, food processing plant even here, and Tacoma over here. This would be like just another like easy to set up food wagon train thing. And I think that's actually what I'm going to go ahead and do. Let's just set up like something that's really easy. And when I say easy, there is this hill here. Is that worth it? Yeah, screw it. Of course, this does mean I'm going to need to unless I can get extremely lucky with the placement over here, I don't think... No. That's way too far. Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna have to travel, like, all the way over to here. And honestly, I put you on the wrong side. There we go. And now we just need a drop-off point, and we should be good. That covers pretty much the entire town, so that's good enough. Let's also go ahead and just take advantage of this farm as well, since we're out here. That one's a little too far away. Okay, so this is Tacoma. Okay. So this is going to be another food. So it goes from here to here to here. So this is going to be Tacoma Food 1. And this will be Tacoma Food 2. Okay. So you're going to start here. You're going to go all the way over here, and then you're going to drop off here. Cool beans. That's pretty much all that's going to be until I hook up a train. Tacoma Food 1. And then Tacoma Food 2. Sweet! Okay. Where do we go next? I think what I do next actually is do I need a new train line on this though? I don't think I do. I will get some more wagons though. Another 5 should be good enough. Right, I will see you guys in a moment once I've discovered what my next short time project is going to be. Or maybe I'll just kind of set some things up off screen so I'm not boring you for too long. Okay, I think I'm going to start working on my next major project, actually. I'm going to have passenger lanes, or passenger lines, starting in Henderson. One's going to go over here to Elk Grove. Then another one is going to come over here to Tacoma. And these are just going to be passenger lines, but eventually they'll probably start sharing lines with freight trains as well. So, I think you know what? Let's actually go ahead and have a through station first. I should have configured that a little bit better, but oh well. No harm done. And this is the cool thing about this, by the way, is you can actually configure a train station to be a cargo and a passenger station. So let's go ahead and do that, and then let's get, where do I want to go to first? I guess Elk Grove would be the most sensible. Okay, and now I want to go around this way, or do I want to go under? No, definitely going around this way. Okay, and now no. Okay, so that's going to be that, and then we'll start kind of getting the next track ready to expand out towards Tacoma. Okay, so signal here, signal here. Let's have a signal there. We'll have another couple of signals, and then ooh. I need to do something different here. It's the first time I'm going to be doing this. So if a train's coming from this direction, it's not going to have a way to get back onto this other track. So what I need to do is I need to make like a... actually, I'll do it a little bit further back. I need to make like a little X in the track. That way a train can actually get back onto this track if it needs to. And then we'll put the signal about here-ish. Okay, and which side do we want to... I'm going to call this side of the map south. So if that was north, and this over here would be west. This is a train passenger line, so let's go from here to here, and I want the color to be like a dark blue. Okay, and this is going to be It's going to be Western Main Line 1. Just go ahead and expand the track out. And go ahead and build a depot. Actually, let's go over here. Okay, and then we can start having, we're going to lay out like a taxi service thing. I think I showed this in the previous, or like the first video, but just in case I didn't. Admittedly, this is kind of a weird shaped town. There we go. Okay, so we can have stop here, stop here, and then a stop here. Okay, and I keep doing that. This is going to be a taxi line, so I want like a dark green. So it starts here, it goes here, here, then to here, then to here, then it goes back to here, then to here, then to here. I was really hoping it would kind of go along this area over here, but oh well. Passenger. You get 4 here, and then I forget to name this thing. This thing is going to be the Henderson Taxi. And then we need to do the same thing over here. Okay, the Elk Grove taxi has been set up. I've got the route set up to where it goes here, to here, to here, to here, to here, to here, back to here, back to here, then it just goes in the reverse. Which means now all I really need is to, well, first off, I need to expand the tracks out a little bit. That way they don't, like, that way the town doesn't, like, grow in the path of the direction I want to take. And then I need to put down the little X thing. There's, like, a specific name for these things, but I don't know what the heck they are, or what the heck it is. And you people, like, foolishly kind of screwed yourselves over there a little bit. Okay, so now all I really need now is just a train. This is going to be the first passenger train that I've got. Let's also give it like a nice dark blue. And there we go. That is the first passenger train that I've got. That blue really doesn't look too good. Not a fan of the blue. Let's try like a... If we went for like a darker blue. Okay, that's a bit better. That's a little bit easier on the eyes. But now, whenever I look at this train in the future, I'll know that it's on the Western Main Line 1. So it's going to take a while for recognition to start traveling around. Like, hey, there's a passenger train that'll take me all the way over to Elk Grove if I want to take it. But eventually it will catch on. And eventually I would like to start having freight trains coming in as well, like carrying food from over here. Because, yeah, I can have a wagon drop off food at the train station, or I could just have like another train station over here. Depends on how complex I want the lines to get, but yeah, I think next time I'll probably set up the line off screen, but I'll have another train line going up to here. But let me know if you guys want to see me actually build these lines, or if you'd rather just see like the finished products eventually. Like I'll tell you like what I'm gonna do, and then I'll just cut it out, then it'll be built. Just let me know what you guys would like to see in the series, and I'll consider it. But I think for right now, that's going to be a good enough area to cut it. So hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, leave a comment. If you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe, because I do plan on getting back into the habit of recording and uploading every so often. Still working on a new schedule to work with, but now that I've got this new computer, I plan on sticking around with YouTube for quite some time. So please do consider subscribing, and I will see you guys next time. So until then, bye-bye.